You've got to love a well-placed Leah. You just have to love a well-placed Leah. If I've won this, I'll be really, really very happy. So that's nice. Burn down the house, make some 1-1s. Just get some land back. Good game. Hello all, Bouncy Bear here for another Wildcard Wednesday video. Today we're putting our Prismari colours on. Is it colours on? We're putting our Is it colours on for Vadrik Astral Archmage. If it's neither day or night, when it becomes day, it becomes day when he enters the battlefield. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is his power, which is pretty sweet, pretty spicy. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, put a +1/+1 counter on him as well, which is kind of interesting. It's a fun mechanic. It's not that competitive at the minute. I've been messing around and tinkering with this deck for the last, I don't know, 6 hours maybe. I've probably spent like half a day making this, and this is what I have come up with. I'm running black with him. I know I'm running black so that I can use eye twitches, because eye twitches are one of the easiest ways to learn into, hey look, all these cards that have no coloured mana in the thing. So it's like, hey, if you get this guy up to 7 power, you can have a free mascot exhibition. Feels pretty sweet, right? Of course, with that, we're running a couple of copies of Leah just to make it a little bit more competitive. We're also running stuff to pump him, Sudden Breakthrough. I think that's actually the only thing that can pump him up at the minute, which is kind of sad. An earlier version of this deck did use something to give him +1/+1 counters. Oh, Slip Out the Back does it as well. And Slip Out the Back is a hell of a card. I'm loving it at the minute. If you've got something you need to protect, Slip Out the Back is the way forward. I was very, very tempted to run green in this instead of black, and I might do another video. I think that might be way more competitive with green instead of the black. But black's just fun. It's content. It's those 0 cost mascot exhibitions, which you don't really need in this deck, but it helps. Also, everyone's favourite Magma Opus for cheap is the way forward. I sometimes use it to just make treasure, which I shouldn't do really, because that's what Big Score here is for. 1 mana Big Score is almost an infinite combo with this deck. I just had a game where I think I maybe played 5 big scores back to back because of Leah, and it was okay, I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to run out of library here. It's insane, honestly. The one thing that this deck is missing at the minute is a real win condition. I think the win condition is just hit face, to be honest. It's just a fun little get to cast cheap instants and stuff. Cheap card draw. That's where we're at. It also has Burn Down the House to get rid of stuff. If you've got a Slip Out the Back and a Burn Down the House, if you've got Vadrik out or a Leah, then that's real free and handy. But yeah, draw cards, make treasures, make it night, make it day, make stuff cheap. It's got Backstreet Bruiser in, which could probably get taken out, to be honest, for another instant or sorcery. It's just in there because I was having issues with aggro decks, even in the play queue. Aggro decks, man, oh god. Malevolent Hermit's also in there because A, it blocks aggro decks and it blocks control decks fairly well. I mean, this is kind of a control deck, kind of not. It's kind of a just mess your day up deck. It doesn't really do anything apart from annoy my opponent, which is always a good thing, is annoying your opponent. But yeah, like, we're not running anything to kill stuff with, really. It's just a combo deck. It doesn't combo into anything at the minute, though, which is sad. I should really run a Crackle. Should run at least one Crackle in here, really. Really, I should take the Sudden Breakthrough out and replace it with something else, but hey, content. We're also running a whole bunch of random lands. I have not thought about the land situation at all in this deck. It's not been optimized or anything, it's just that's what Arena gave me, and these are the coloured lands that I have. So there you are. With that, I think we should get to it. That's alright. Got a black, got a red, got a blue. In varying forms. See, this is why I love pathways. They just... sometimes they just work. Especially if you've got like 4 of each pathway. It's a good thing about Arena is that because you can use pathways and stuff any number of times. Like in my own personal collection, I think I have about 3 pathways. Like in Paper Magic. Because it's like, you know, a ridiculous amount to spend on just lands. It's like, no, every deck needs pathways. Like, okay, every deck's suddenly gonna cost like 80 quid just for the land. Like, yeah, fair enough. You know. Poor Hermit. He's just trying to have a good time up in here. Getting friggin' charmed. Poor little guy. We might be playing against Control. This could be a horror deck, which would make me annoyed. La Bedesta. Poor creatures. Got 3 cards left, so teaching isn't really great. I guess we go for sciences. Yeah. What do we want? I guess a blue. I don't know. I just don't know. We just don't know. I think we make a treasure with that. Kind of a waste, but it gets me up to 6 next turn, which is enough to do summon. Treasure is always better than no treasure. Red. Let's go with 3 little devils. That's what I like about Burn Down the House, is that it can actually be quite an aggressive card if you need it to. And like, if someone wastes 3 kill spells on it, it's just not good for them. You really have to use a board wipe on it. Okay. Black, I guess. Let's just play a hermit. Go for the big swing. We'll go for an eye twitch and save the treasure, I think. I really want him to use a board wipe, because that must be a Doomscar. Yeah, I think he didn't have the white for it last time. Three cards left. Teachings could get used next turn. I need a protection spell before I play Vadrik, really. Like, definitely need that. Because control. It's that thing. I really like that card. I attempted to make a deck around it, but I only have one of them. It's just like, do I really want to waste, like, a rare there? As I say, I think we're going for just regular Opus. It's going to tap them out for no reason. Opus and get some card drawing. Like, he's not going to have much for one black mana anyway. But yeah. See that? That's a pretty good start. If I draw into a land next turn, that's good, because I can play Vadrik and an Into the Night. And still have mana left over as well. That's red. Vadrik. No. See, three frickin' power already, just from that Into the Night. Into the Night I do not rate in any deck, other than maybe I mean, even werewolf decks, it's like, just run more werewolves. Is like my opinion on that. But yeah, 3 mana Mascot Exhibition, who can argue with that? Yeah, one guy. Go for an all swing. Might as well get a spirit if we can. And we've got to slip out the back for when he ultimately board wipes and it's daytime again. Jesus Christ. Where was that second Opus that I just lost? Slip him on the back. Up to 6. See, March of Swirling Mist, really good. I had more of the... He just doesn't stop flipping. Jesus Christ. Does he even have any protection spells of his own? Got an Obscura Charm. He's only got 1 mana left as well, so it's like all you can do is consider. Yeah. I wouldn't have done that as well. Still gets the points in. 10-9. Oh my god. I think it's his game because he's got a Leer and I have no card draw at the minute. Like he can just obscure a charm. To just straight up destroy it. Yeah. But still, that's pretty noish. Hey, I got my own layer. That's right, I can have a layer too. When does phasing out even end again? Done. Is it issue? Is it? They're treated as if they don't exist until the start of their controller's next turn. Could burn down the house. Nah, not this turn. Maybe next turn. He's got 1, like 3 kill spells for that. It's fine. Yeah, end turn, play it safe. I could actually use the sciences to draw into land to discard as well, which is obviously great. I think we see if he's willing to take the damage, which he obviously isn't. Just like see how far he wants to go with this. I should have maybe played a burn down the house and then a march. Because that's all he's got going for him. GG. That feels like a good hand, but I need to draw into the right land as well, which I do not have in the minute. I need to draw into a blue next turn, really. Otherwise I'll be a big sad boy. Probably burn down the house. No, that's interesting. And we've got yet another back red. Brilliant. I think it's going to be one of those games. is like, there's the blue. Bill is honestly, Bill is just the worst. Bill is just the absolute worst in Arena because of how stuff works. Like right now, if I had that second blue, I could protect him, but he's probably got a kill spell for him, for Vadrik. If I don't play him now, he's going to get discarded anyway, so it's like... Play that for the treasure. Play that for the treasure, and probably concede, because discard sucks. Get an eye twitch down. My teachings would be pretty fun right now. All attack! Let's go! Yeah, I think we go teachings. Like, I don't really need to slip out the backs, but friggin' discard and mill, Jesus. Play that on blue, so we've got 2 blue now. Slip out the back, let's get rid of that. And of course, we draw into nothing but land now. That's why mill sucks on Arena, because this happens. I wonder what he's like cooking with that. He's got to be running like Blood on Snow as well. Yeah, I don't really need that, I guess. They're Vadrik again, and we've got to slip out the back to protect him this time round. If opponent plays more than 1 spell, it flips to Knight as well. Or if opponent plays no spells again, rather. Which I don't think he'll do. I think he'll have like a Blood on Snow or something. I don't know. Blood on Snow. Lol. Woot. Friggin' woot. That is just disgusting. Okay, I guess introduction. Show me that discard. I mean, he might just kill Vadrik, yeah. Right. Why ever not? Is he running like protection spells for Toxra? A Deadly Dispute, that's kind of good for me. I mean, he didn't get the draw out of that, but I guess he got the Deadly Dispute draw. He must be running eye twitches as well. Another Toxra. Fantastic news. Which will kill my eye twitch, and then I'll get, I guess, an exhibition. I don't know. Yeah. We should just get him more sluggos. It's just filthy. Absolutely filthy magic.
You could have
I want to throw up on this guy's deck. It's just so gross. It's so gross and so probably terrible against aggro as well. Like, Hero's Downfall not a fantastic kill spell.
I will get what I want.
He's not even attacking, which is the, like, annoying part of it. It's like, come on, man. You've got a 7/7 slug, and I have no cards in hand. Cosmos Elixir as well. What an arsehole. What an absolute arsehole.
Go on, run! But we will catch you.
I guess I'll not take the 7 damage. I'll opt out of that. If I can. Can't even play the big score. GG. That feels like a not terrible start, I guess. I mean, like, Vadrik and the slip out the back is, like, ideal start hand material. Just gonna hold it there, no attack, end turn. If I draw into a blue next turn, that would be great. Another blue source. Because that lets us do a slip out the back. I think he'll have a... I don't know. I was gonna say I think he'll have a Cathar, but he did not. Which is interesting. I can get rid of his Aspirant, which feels pretty good because I get a treasure out of that actually. I Twitch will block the Trelisara. And some life draw cards. Pump stuff up. We go for teachings. I'll go for sciences instead. Yeah. I think I'll slip out the back him this turn. That might have been a mistake, but just to get that extra free point of environmental sciences feels like quite nice. Into the knight so that it becomes knight. Get rid of the malevolent hermit, draw 2. 1 mana big score feels pretty good because it's mana positive. Into an Oblivion's Hunger is real good. 2. I could even play the Malevolent Hermit. In fact, yeah, I will, because I can Opus next turn anyway. So I can play the Malevolent Hermit. And then that's going to flip to Day. And I've got Oblivion's Hunger to protect Vadrik as well. The only thing that doesn't get around in white-green is, like, exile stuff. But he's got +1/+1 counters, which means that I draw cards from that, which is great. If the opponent has, like, 0 interaction this turn, that'd be good. Which he does not. Which is pretty good. That thing is just going to the moon, though. Like, that Trelasara is getting up there. That thing, whenever it or another creature enters, getting a life. 3 mana. Core Celebrant's not the worst card for this. But it's also not the best. My turn. Yay! I think we ping that and him. Submit to tap those 2. Like that. Make a 4/4 as a blocker for the Trelasara. And draw 2 in, which is pretty good. Step out the back's nice too. Let's go swing, I guess. Boom. I can make him bigger and draw a card and make him indestructible as well, which feels real safe. Like, you can't really get out of phasing stuff. God. Yeah, okay. Gain life, make counters. I could actually phase him out, or I could just take the 7 and swing him for 8 next turn. Let's just make him indestructible, because we need to start getting lots of damage in. Lots of damage in is nice. Set black. Just go like all swing. Let's just make him indestructible to draw cards. Nope. Nothing. You can get 12 damage in, plus, I don't know, you can probably get like 20 damage in, depending on what this card is. If that's a Revitalize, that would be annoying. But I think if it was a Revitalize, he would have like played it already. Cleric class gets stuff back, right? Yeah. Life equal to its toughness. Yeah. It's like friggin' 13 damage or something stupid. 16, 17, 18, 19. I think that's like 19 damage. If he just hits the all swing button. And that's got victories now, which is just like, yeah, GG. There is good. There is good. I got another Opus, which feels pretty good. Probably big score. Get rid of a red. Again, that's mana positive. Another big score is great. Because, again, mana positive, right? Put a red down. Play a practical research. Draw it into a bunch. Don't really need another Into the Night. I can slip out the back the two heavy hitters. Like, I've got Sudden Breakthrough as well, which is mana neutral at the minute. Get some up to 8. That will get him up to 8. Do I have anything else that can get him up there? Not really. I can Opus, dealing there and there, submit to tapping that and that. I'd say if I have 2 mana left over, I can slip out the back both of them, which is quite sort of tasty. Get 10 in this turn. And then do I have anything else that's like mana positive? Oh, I've got another big score, which is pretty good. Okay. Get rid of a Shipwreck Marsh. And that gives me a March, which means I can just about phase everything out that I need to, because I can exile a Vadrik with that as well. Four things. Get rid of you. Summon 1, 2, 3. Summon 3. I still have treasures left. Just phase them out until the start of his next turn. Feels nice. You've got to love a well-placed Leah. You just have to love a well-placed Leah. If I've won this, I'll be really, really very happy. So that's nice. Burn down the house, make some 1/1s. Just get some land back. Good game. Again, like, that feels like a pretty good hand. I just need to draw into something. Awful Sword even do. Death Touch. Until of turn, every creature should lose someone else should play. That player loses the game. Ugh, lame. Whenever it attacks, do a thing. Just like the most obnoxious deck. Attack center. Some land would be nice. Some land would be real nice. Okay, I guess I might as well get some blood out of that, right? Resolve that. Resolve that. Take action. I never quickly she just can't manage to play that player of the game. Friggin' awful sword now. Jesus. It's only. Oh, it just gets +2/+0 on death touch. You have to like pay a lot for the vocal sword to actually work, which is fair. Even though I would have liked my eye twitch to be alive. Hey. That's like a win-win. That is absolutely a win-win. Friggin'. I just can't believe that. I just can't. I just can't. 0 land in the deck. It's my own fault for keeping a 2-lander, really, but... Lol. Let's go. Let's just face him out again. The friggin' 10-8. Just chilling. I just, what is this bullshit? This is just a concede game, okay? 0 land in deck. It doesn't exist. The land is a lie. Three lovely lands. That's what we like to see. Again, Vadrik, slip out the back. We like to see this. Magic, keep up the good work. Eye twitch, backstreet bruiser. Just set up, build a wall. Build a wall, Bobby. Build that wall. It's gonna be a big, beautiful wall, is what it's gonna be. Play a Vadrik with a slip out of the back for protections. I need a draw spell on that turn, really. No attacks. If I play my cards right, I might be able to play a Mascot Exhibition next turn. But I don't think it's going to happen. I need the eye twitch to die for that. Don't think the eye twitch is dying anytime soon either. My turn. It's my favourite turn. Just get rid of a Kalane. Oh, in fact, really, I shouldn't have played that. I should have let it flip to night time. Swing with the eye twitch. Get some easy points of damage in. Like, the reason I put Backstreet Bruiser in here is because I don't really give a shit if it dies. Like, at all. So... And they have done a sterling job of keeping the Bloodtide Harvester off me. Absolutely sterling job. Ugh. Alright. Just phase him out next turn again. Sacre. Double gold span's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Can't really afford to not play anything, so... It's eye twitch. Attacks. Get some blockers in for those gold spawns. Pretty sure I'll have some sort of kill thing. Flying Death Touch Haste. Other creatures you control. Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a player, destroy that planeswalker. To a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. Yeah, kinda meh. Not Death Touch. Whatever will I do? That's me. That's me nearly dead. Forgive the yawn. Got no cards in hand. Mascot Exhibition is helpful, but Science is giving me life. This Mascot Exhibition. Big score's good. Get rid of the Angie, because that will undoubtedly kill me next turn. I've got a big score the Exhibition because otherwise I'm actually dead. Opus, but not when you need it. 6 mana Opus. And good game. Good day, sir. And we're back for the post-game breakdown. In summary, this is a really fun deck. It brings me back to like tabletop games of Magic. It's a silly deck. It's a really silly deck, and it slows play down, which is really fun. Like March of Swirling Mists is just a great card. Just being able to like exile stuff for just that one turn is just, whoa, just so much more useful than I thought it would be. Slip out of the back's a hell of a card because you can use it offensively and defensively. The +1/+1 counter does make it kind of awkward to use it offensively. Like, I think a couple of games I've played with this deck, it's like, just slip out of the back his big creature for a turn, and it's like, that stopped me from dying for a turn, which lets me get a Magma Opus in, or a Burn Down the House, or something, you know, something utility in. This deck is by no means, how do you say, optimized, but it's won more games, I think, than I've lost with it in the time I've been playing with it, which is good. I've only been playing on the play queue. I think this is a play queue deck. This isn't. I wouldn't want to play this at gold tier for sure. You could maybe get to silver with it from bronze, but I mean, so many better ways of doing that. It's just a fun deck. It's a good little deck. It's being able to play an Opus for 2 mana is great. If you've got Lear and a Vadrik who's a little bit powered up, it's great. Into the Night and Big Score, if you get both of these going with the Vadrik, oh, power plays. I think if I were to remake this deck, I think I'd take the Sudden Breakthroughs out. I think I'd maybe put something else pumpy in. You could probably take the black out, to be honest. You could probably take the black out and just leave it as blue-red. Or, as I said before, I think adding green into this for those extra little protection spells would be really handy. And I guess you can run better day-night cards with it. You could run blue, red, green day-night aggro with it instead of blue, red, black semi-control. Like, it's kind of a mid-range control. It's kind of on the slow end of mid-range at the minute. It just doesn't quite get there. I think if I added more Opuses and more Burn Down the House, that would be good. I think if I was running something like maybe something instead of Into the Night, like just one of the 4 mana draw spells in blue, I think that would probably work better. Or even I can't remember what it's called, the 3 mana Big Score, whatever you call it. It's like discard a card, draw 2 cards, and make 1 treasure instead of that, because that's still mana neutral when it costs 1, which is good. Yeah, I think Backstreet Bruiser could probably get taken out as well. I think the shell is like Vadrik and this. That's basically the deck. Adding Lear in adds that extra element of competitiveness to it. Practical Research with Vadrik out's pretty good too. Drawing 4 and then discarding instant or sorcery is really good. And of course Opus is like the big boy of big boys. I think in a lot of games I could be way more aggressive with this guy. I just don't want to let him get taken out and then like go, oh well, that's deck over with. I don't think he's as much of a target as you think he's gonna be. I think a lot of people will go, oh well, he's just kind of added that because it's a nice rare, rather than going, oh, it's a combo piece, kill with fire. But yeah, I've enjoyed myself and I hope you guys have too. And please remember to like, share and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching to the end, because I think at the minute my let me just get the stats up. I think I have about 5 seconds is my average like watch time, something like that. I don't think I can check, maybe. My average view duration is 37 seconds, so thank you for making it to the end. I wish I could add in a little Easter egg other than me saying that. Maybe I will, who knows. But yeah, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you all have an amazing day.